Everybody, welcome. It's Chris here on a Sunday. That's right, a special Sunday live stream because of this. Like I said, if Doge is pumping, I'm going to come on because we need to talk about this. And it's a good time to get together and celebrate the gains because Doge is moving. A lot of other cryptos aren't, which is one thing. And two, why? So we can talk about a number of things of why we think Dogecoin is moving. Of course, my video earlier today, I talked about Dogecoin is the king of meme coins, and Doge goes when it wants to go, and it's still undervalued. Doge is still undervalued. And we have a good pump today. So a good pump means it's time to get everyone excited. That intro was, if you never saw that before, that was an NFT created by Elon and Grimes when they were together. The music I had to change because Grimes' music is copyrighted. And so I put my own music over the video of it. And Elon, not too long ago, actually tweeted, I wonder what happened to that NFT because I think it was sold and now he has no idea where it is. But that's another story. Now we've got 15-cent Dogecoin. And that's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to jump down here into the corner and we're going to get into it because, I mean, here's Dogecoin's move last night. This is what I was showing on my video earlier today. If you guys didn't see, was this dip. Because when we were live on Friday, there were a lot of questions about when would be a good time to buy Dogecoin now that it's up at 14 cents. And let me just zoom out to a 30-minute chart and you can see where we were. This is what we were looking at. We had a dip down to 13.6 and then we had 15 cent as resistance. And someone was asking about double tops. We're going to have a double top. And I said, probably at 15 cent is a really strong resistance. And what did it do? A Saturday early in the morning, it came up to 15 cents again, which is this red circle, right? That was after our Friday live stream. It went and it tested 15 cents again. And then it dropped down. And then when it dipped again, guess what it hit again? 13.6, same number. So we had a double top and a double bottom. So it's like arm wrestling, right? It's like, wait, double tops are supposed to be bearish, right? It's like you get a double top and then you're going to see this big downturn. But if you've got a double bottom, that means it's going to go up. So we had both in the span of 2 days. And that just means don't bet on Dogecoin going down. Don't bet on it. The shorters continue to get squeezed. If you're shorting Dogecoin, you are losing money. It's easy to make money on Dogecoin. You buy low and you sell high, right? That's how you make money on Dogecoin. Shorting Dogecoin, yeah. In a bear market, short Dogecoin. That's how it works. That's how you make money. But we're in a bull market now, and particularly for Dogecoin, if you're shorting Dogecoin, you're giving your money to the exchanges. Whoever you're shorting with, they're just taking your money. So go at it. Now, if you did a leverage long, which many had leveraged longs, look what happened this morning. Dogecoin dumped all the way to 12.3. So if you were looking to buy in Doge under 13 cents and you had a limit order set, it would have filled right there. Right at 12.99. If you set it at 12.99 because you were following what Kriss's law, right? Kriss, like it's trading up, come down, it'll be right below that cent line. That's how we've seen Doge dip before. We saw it at 11 cents. We saw it at 12 cents. Why not at 13 cents too? So 12.99 would have been your limit order and it would have filled early this morning. Yes, DM, a Sunday special live because Dogecoin has broken 15 cents. Like I said, we're just getting started. We're just getting started. So this is a recap from Friday night through Saturday. The This was a flash dump that was this morning, and Doge traded right back, and now we've gone up over 15 cents. So thought it would be a good time to get on and have some fun. We got some news too. I always have news to cover, but we'll get to that in a minute. Right now, I just want to see what's going on in the chat. Let me zoom back into the 15-minute chart here, and we'll watch Doge at 1547. We hit 1550 just a minute ago. That's halfway to 16 cents, guys. Who was calling 16 cents? Somebody called 16 cents here. Bum, 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 bum. Anyway, yeah, Joshua. Doge is looking to reach 16 cents. Halfway there. Halfway there. Vertical, yes. This is the kind of trading on Dogecoin we like, though. We don't like the big spikes up, right? Like Elon does a tweet, right? And a big spike up. We saw that before. Then the shorters pile on and then just drive Doge's price all the way back down. That never works because Dogecoin never is able to sustain that high price because it gets shorted to hell and it comes way down. So this kind of move we have here, it's 8%, right? Not 30%, it's 8%. 8% is a good move, right? And if it's settled down right here, and now we're trading at 15.5 cents, hey, it's better than 14.5 cents is what we had over here. It's another penny up, which is just that much higher, set new support, and then we move on from there. That's what we're looking at. Sean's looking to 18 cents. We'll get there. We'll get there, Sean. SHIB is not following right now. Well, maybe it is. Now we do see SHIB moving now. Look at this. SHIB now starting to move just now, following Dogecoin. See, this is what SHIB and Doge do. And I know a lot of you Doge fans don't like SHIB, but they are connected. And they're very much connected in how they trade is, look at that. Earlier, I was like, Doge is pumping and SHIB isn't moving at all. Now, thanks to Sports Comics here, says, hey, SHIB, look at it. SHIB is now moving up, following Dogecoin. Now, when SHIB goes on a big pump, Doge follows, but not at the same percentage. When Doge pumps, SHIB follows, but not as the same percentage. But they do tend to both go. And now we see SHIB pumping, but it's on the heels of Doge, which was already pumping earlier. That's how they work. Observers asking about the cats, and I don't know what you mean there. We're talking dogs and memes here, so dogs. Hey, Military Jock, welcome. Good to see you. Vince, how are you? Yeah, that's a cool NFT. Elon and Grimes, back in the 2021 NFT craze. They created that. That was fun. Pumping up the Doge. Yep. Hey, Phil, good day. Pump, pump, pump. Dun, dun, dun. Let's go. Ewan says, Doge doing what it wants. This is nice. Nice, nice. Yeah, Jaime, we had the flash dump this morning, and now we've got the pump following it. Teodoro says, slow and steady wins the race. Too many catalysts out there. The halving, Doge one mission, maybe more toward the end of 2024 now. We'll see. Election coming, and why Teodoro says election is because that's generally the overall stock market in the United States, because the Biden presidency doesn't want the stock market going down and have like a recession or anything bad like that while he's running for re-election. So every 4 years, the market's generally too well in an election year. And we're in an election year. So we got that on top of it. And then we've got the Fed, who's probably going to be lowering interest rates starting the summer, printing more money. Just all means price goes up. Twitter X payments, that's what we're waiting for. That's the big one. 20 cents by the end of the day is a little ambitious, I think. Let's see if we can touch 16, and I think that would be good for today. And exactly, no catalysts have been activated yet. This thing is going to rip when they do. That is right. This move right now, that's nothing compared to what Doge is going to do when there's a real catalyst. It's waiting. It's waiting. So, pum, 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 pum. Hey, Zippy, how are you? Me, you, in the house. Welcome, welcome. Not ready for that face yet, though. I'm not putting that face on a thumbnail. Maybe when Dogecoin reaches its previous all-time high, then I might put an O face on a thumbnail. But not until then. I'll leave that up to Matt Wallace. He's the one who does the O faces, like every frickin' video. And he's even back now. And it's just like, the guy doesn't really know cryptocurrency. After all of the videos he made the last bull cycle, he still doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. And his videos have no good information in them whatsoever, in my opinion. People still follow him, though. They think they're going to make money with him. I don't know. I don't know. Low Roller, welcome. Nice to spend a Sunday afternoon. Will Shiba Inu pass Dogecoin? It could. It did it before. If you remember, back in October of 2021, SHIB did pass Dogecoin in overall market cap. Let me just refresh this so we get the latest numbers. Dogecoin is at $22 billion now for Doge. SHIB is at 13.7, almost 14. That would be a huge run that SHIB would have to go on with Doge not moving for SHIB to catch Doge. Yes, SHIB has passed Polkadot, passed Tron, passed Chainlink, passed Matic. That was a big move by SHIB over the past few days. That was a big move. Now, $13.7 billion market cap. Avalanche is next at number 10, but I don't know. That would be another giant pump by SHIB with Doge not moving much, which we did see in October of 2021. That did happen. But yeah. SHIB coins. I thought the circulating supply of SHIB has actually gone down. Let's take a look. If we go, it's a good question, Low Roller. Hold on here, but this is important. Number of coins. So we can say coin market cap October 2021. Oh, and it'll get an historical snapshot. Let's just grab October 20th. I don't know which is the one where SHIB actually hit its high, but we'll take this one, 20th of October. Doge was at 25 cents. No, that wasn't SHIB's high. SHIB was still down here. Oh, but it only had 394. Interesting. It had 394 quadrillion or whatever. And now it's got 589. Wow, you're right. I didn't know. Why did it increase by so many tokens? I did not know that. Let's look at the date of SHIB. When did it pump up to its high? 25th of October. I should have gone with this one. Should have gone with that one. I knew it was around there. Here SHIB moved up to number 14. Doge was at 27 cents. SHIB, this is up to 35. You know, I think we're going to have to go to the next day. It was right during that week that SHIB went crazy and actually passed Dogecoin. Here's up to 42. 6. Here's up to 47. I mean, SHIB was just going crazy that week. And there it is right next to Dogecoin. That was it. It was on the 27th of October, 2021. Doge was at 23 cents. SHIB hit 0.00008. And then it briefly, during that day, flipped over Dogecoin. But it was just briefly, and then Doge got it back. So that's what the snapshot was. But you're right, 394. And today, 589. I don't know why. I don't know why. Hey, Chris, are we thinking 20 cents and then correction back to 14? No, I don't think we're going to make that big of a move. I don't think Doge is going to make that big of a move today. Not up to 20 cents. I think this is the move. We just had it. 15.5. Looks like it's starting to maybe pull back just a little bit. I'm going to get rid of that. And let's zoom into the 5-minute chart here. And we'll see what's going on with Doge. But yeah, I don't think we're ready for that kind of move yet, up to 18 or 20 cents. I'm loving, Justin says, I'm loving, we're finally the EMA crossover on the weekly. Joshua still thinks 16 today. Close. We're close. 25 cents by the end of the month. That'd be good. Again, that's where it was. We just looked, October of 2021. That's where it was. Yoo-hoo! Sunday. Extra Sunday stream with Kriss talking Doge. We'll talk about a little SHIB and a little other meme coins. Again, I touched on them in my video earlier today, but right now, this is Doge. This is all Doge here. There's not much else is moving right now. Doge is moving. Harmony One is moving. If you guys are into Harmony One, which I am, I like to see this finally moving. So there's the SHIB move just in the last hour. And then there's Doge's. Doge's started about a couple hours ago. Nice. Elon will be buying today. He doesn't like it when SHIB overtakes Doge. SHIB isn't going to overtake Doge anytime soon. But it did it for one day. Is Doge pumping? Oh, gosh. The old Doge. I still have some Doge somewhere. Doge. No, it pumped. See, this was earlier. And then it just flattened out. So that was this morning. Doge did a little run here. It's now at 35. And now it's just flattened out. For those that are Doge finance holders. Anyone know why it's pumping? Because it's undervalued. This is what I've been saying for months. I've been saying this since the beginning of the year. It's undervalued. And because everything else was moving. I mean, yeah, Toss, bonus live stream on a Sunday. Welcome. The Bitcoin price has been going up since January of 2023, and Doge wasn't moving. And so Bitcoin has done like a 4x since the beginning, January of 2023. And now Doge is over a 2x Still a long way to go to catch back up. But we have been watching. It's going to retest 15.5 here, guys. We have been watching on the 4-hour chart this Doge BTC trading pair, which I've been telling you guys is turning around. And here it is, going back up. This is Doge versus BTC. So Doge pumping, Bitcoin going sideways. So starting to catch up to where it should be, where we go to the daily chart and we see, finally turning around after Bitcoin doing all of this pumping over the past year plus, where Doge wasn't really moving much. We still got a long way to go. Like I say, we're just getting started. We got a long ways to go. Of course, you go back to 2022, and this is when Elon bought Twitter. The Doge BTC pair jumped from 30 all the way up to 70. But that didn't last very long, and Doge got shorted all the way down because we were still in a bear market then. And then Doge just died out. So we're just getting started with this turnaround of Doge versus BTC. Like I said last month, if you're deciding what to buy between Doge and BTC, I said BTC has already gone on this big run starting in January 2023. And from here, Doge is going to outperform Bitcoin. And we're just seeing the start of that now on this Doge BTC trading pair. That's what this is showing. So just thought I would show you guys that. See if we can get back up to 15.5 and over. Over. 2. Yeah, I already talked about Matt. It's interesting on Doge versus all-time high because Doge, there's now more Doge than we had before. Again, if we look at the history, back in 2021, there were 131 billion Dogecoin. And today, there's 143. So there's more Dogecoin. So it only takes Doge now to go up to maybe, I don't know, I'll have to do the math. Maybe at 69 cents instead of 74, right? Maybe at 69, I'll have to do the math. 69-cent Doge would be a market cap equal to what it was from its all-time high of May of 2021. I'll have to look at that and do the math on that. That'd be funny if it did actually work out to 69. That'd be funny. Doge catching up to ADA. How close are we to Cardano? Oh man, that would piss off Charles. 3 more billion to go. Charles would be so mad. This is Charles Hoskinson, who runs Cardano. Doge was ahead of Cardano last bull run. It was ahead of Cardano. I don't know where it was this is by October, Cardano had already gone on its run. You could buy, look at Cardano's price, $1.91. Boy, I would love $1.91 Cardano right now, wouldn't you? $1.91 Cardano. Wow. But back in May, Doge was higher than Cardano. But yeah, I'd love to see that. Look at XRP, 99 cents. It's funny to look back in history and see some of these prices. Dun, 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 dun. Hi, Denise. Welcome. Well, on a Sunday. First bought Doge 36 cents. DCA it down to 10. So yes. Yep, that is the way right there. DCA, bring that average down, and now you are in the green. And not only you, Denise, not only your wallet is in the green, but look at this. There are now 86% of all Dogecoin wallets are in the green. It's now up to 86%. And that's at 15-cent Dogecoin, 86%. So like you, a lot of others that bought higher back in 2021 have DCA'd, bought Doge, at 7 cents, at 6 cents, right? Brought that average down, and now your wallet is in the green, like 86% of all Dogecoin wallets that hold coins are in profit now. 86%. And that number's just going to keep going up because the price is going to keep going up. Yeah, the burn rate is high for SHIB. Well, not really. I mean, they're burning millions. They need to burn like multiples of billions, like hundreds of billions is what they need. Millions isn't going to get it. But I still don't know why there's so many more SHIB tokens in circulation now than in 2021. I don't know that. George, sorry to hear about your health, but buy a ton of Doge. That does help, right? Mentally, at least, right? Especially when you see good pumps like today. So prayers with you, George. Prayers with you. And yes, there's a lot of buying pressure. You've been taking profits. Best decision ever. There's nothing wrong with taking profits. Personally, me, I am not taking profits at 15 cents. I'm waiting. I'm holding all of my Doge until we see what happens with Elon and X payments. So holding it through the summer, no matter what it does, and we'll see this fall, and we'll see what happens. So I'm just holding through because the bet is worth it based on what could happen. If he just does a little thing on X with Doge, Doge is going to pump. That's all it's going to take. So, yes, a long way to go. Good start. Yeah, they're burning SHIB, but they were going to be burning SHIB as more and more people are using Shibarium. Well, guess what? Not a whole heck of a lot of people are using Shibarium. Just the SHIB ecosystem uses Shibarium. I don't think anyone from the outside is building on and using Shibarium. So the burning SHIB is just not that much. Not like what they were planning on. So, but that doesn't mean SHIB can't pump. And we see it. Now it's like falling back just a little bit, but I mean, still, SHIB just went up 100% last week. That's a pretty good move. And I don't know what's going on with BCH. Bitcoin Cash, and then the Satoshi Vision one. I'm just like, who's buying that? But that's, I mean, Luna Classic too also pumped. It's just like, that is sort of the meme coin, like mini season we're having right now, where all the memes are pumping. We look at the crypto bubbles and you're like, what do you see the biggest bubbles are? Floki, With, Pepe. Jasmy's even coming back for another run. Jasmy already went on this huge run. Guess what? Jasmy's like, I'm going to do this again. I'm going to go again. Here's Doge now, getting a bigger bubble today. But here's, Bitcoin Satoshi Vision is there. And then was Bitcoin Cash on? I don't know what the size of Bitcoin Cash was. I thought it was on here, but there's Bonk. Again, all of these are top 100 cryptos now. Crazy. Floki, With, Pepe, Bonk. Top 100 cryptos. And Elon's not even tweeting. Yep. If he does tweet, look out. Exactly, Nicole. Exactly. If Bitcoin goes down to 58K, that's not really a crash. Let me look at the Bitcoin chart. That's not a crash. That would be a pullback, but that's not a crash. Here's the 58K line. That's this blue one. It could come back and revisit 58K. Now, if it does that, and let's see what that move would be to the downside, that's about 7.5%. So, yeah. Now, if Bitcoin goes down 7.5% in a short period of time, the alts will go down more, 8 to 10% probably. But I would think a bigger move would be back to like 51, this yellow line here. That would be a bigger move, and that would negate this whole upward movement of Bitcoin since February 26th. There is when that move happened. That was the Monday following. That was the first Monday following Grayscale's huge selling the week before, when Grayscale wasn't selling as much, and that's that 1 week right there. Bitcoin made that big move, and then that would negate it. Glad to be here on a Sunday. It's good to see a pump in the market, especially with Doge going on a little run here. Good to see. So the pullback on Doge is easier to predict. Sometimes, but we don't know. Again, there are people shorting Dogecoin right now because Dogecoin goes on this run and a lot of them are getting wrecked. If Dogecoin doesn't go back down to like 14 right now, there are a lot of short positions that were just opened up here. And if Dogecoin just turns around and goes higher, it's going to squeeze out those shorts and they're going to lose. They're going to lose. Hey, Trevi, how are you? So when we talk about Doge, we talk about coins, not shares. Just to let you know, shares are stocks. We talk about coins with Dogecoin, with Shiba and others that don't have their own blockchain and aren't coins. Those are tokens. So you've got 300 Doge coins. Okay. You've got to decide when to buy. I can't tell you when to do that. That's up to you. But a lot of things that I do on this channel, I talk about buying opportunities, particularly what we were talking about Friday night during the live stream. And we were looking at these see that little white line and that little red line, right? Those are support lines, right? And we see Doge come down and hit that support at 13.6. Came back again the next day, revisited 13.6. That's a sign to like set a limit order, right? Because it could happen in the middle of the night. And that's what it did. Early this morning, Doge came back and not only hit 13.6, but went all the way down below 13 cents really fast. Why does Doge go down that fast? To wipe out leveraged longs. So these are traders who are betting that the price is going to keep going up. And so they do a leverage trade. Like if you watch George on CryptoTab, right? He's got these leverage trades going. I'm like, George, you're just... He does say he's degenning, right? He's bored, but people are following him. And some of them are getting wrecked doing it. But what's happening is this. The exchanges can see who is betting with leverage. And every once in a while, the market makers dump the price to wipe out the leveraged longs, liquidate them out. That's what that was right there. And then Doge this morning just traded right back up. But it's to get rid of that. And then this move up here, that gets rid of the shorts. Now it looks like we're starting to come back down a little bit. Again, it's the exchanges versus the degen, traders who are trying to make extra money, leverage longs or shorting. That's what that is. Professional poker tips. I don't mean today, Chris. I meant what price you think Doge will reach before a retrace. Like I said, this is it right here. Again, we're talking about the exchanges versus the traders. And so these kind of moves are bucking against those traders. We may not see today 16 cents. That could have been the move up to 15.5, enough to wipe out shorts. And now we're going to settle back down. Now, hopefully we don't settle too much and we stay up here at this level. Looks like Bitcoin has, Bitcoin's kind of going sideways, kind of chopping now. So if Doge can just chop at this level above 15 cents, reset a new support line, that'd be awesome. That'd be a good move for Doge. Hybrid, we talk a lot about taxes on this channel. I don't want to get into it right now. I did a whole tax live stream back in December and covered taxes for like an hour and a half solid on taxes. So you can go onto my channel and you can look under, you go onto my YouTube channel and you click live. And then you look back to December when I did the Epic tax live stream. That was a few months ago now, but look for that one. And we talked all about taxes in that one. Okay. You're welcome, Hayden. You're 80% green, paid for your scholarship. Well, you haven't paid for it yet. It's an unrealized gain, right? But that's okay. Like I said, I think we're just getting started. So just getting started. Justin says, last bull cycle made the mistake of averaging up. I'm committed to not doing that this time around. You're at 7.23 cents. Well, that means you're not buying anymore. But that's okay. You've got a big bag now. You're enjoying it. But we don't know how long this bull run's going to last. But I'm thinking it's at least another year. And if you've got some extra cash along for the ride, why not throw a little more in? I last bought at 8.3 cents. And I showed you guys when that purchase was. That was right here. 21st of February, right there. On that dip. That's when I bought again, 8.3 cents. Because I just had a feeling like this is going to go. And there it was. And that happened. So, yeah, that raised my average when I bought it 8.3 cents. But nothing like getting a little more Doge. Love the green candles, Tim says. Welcome. Adam says, yeah, I bought Doge way back. Maybe that was a mistake, maybe not. Me too. Smash the likes, Adam says. Thanks, everyone. Hit the likes. And for those who are tuning in for the first time, I'm Chris Pax. We're talking Dogecoin and other cryptos, which I do cover, but mainly we're concentrating on Dogecoin because who doesn't love dogs and memes? But do subscribe. And we also have our Chris Pax DCA portfolio. We got 2 new members over the weekend who joined in. And look at this. We are now up 150%. This was a $10,000 portfolio. I started with $10,000. It's now at $25,000. $25,000 now. And it's just getting started. This portfolio we were buying last summer when I said we were at the bottom of the bear market for altcoins. And we were DCAing into all of these coins. I mean, look at this Jasmine now, up 490% for the Jasmine we bought last summer. But yeah, 150%. Our Doge average is 6.1 cents. There's 75,000 Dogecoin. And I'm going to be giving that Dogecoin to you guys that join the channel. Subscribing is nice, but actually joining the channel and becoming a member is how you're going to get Dogecoin from me. You get a check mark next to your name. Your name is in green in the chat. And you get these other cool emojis that you get to use, including the cool Doge and the growl Doge and other cool Dogecoin symbols. So That's what you get for being a member. And then I always call you out in the chat. Make sure to respond to your comments on my videos and things like that. So you get a little preferential treatment by being a member. Brian Adams for the super chat. Thank you so much. So what happens when Bitcoin has all been mined and there's no more? What happens to all the other meme coins? So let's take that one step at a time here. First, we have 115 or 120 years before all the Bitcoin is mined. So I don't know about you, but I don't think I'm going to be around. But future generations are. So if you're stacking up some sats, right? Putting some Bitcoin into a portfolio to pass down to future generations. Don't know what's going to happen. Now, if you read the Bitcoin white paper, Satoshi did say that the nodes would continue, right? There would still be mining as a proof of work cryptocurrency. There would still be mining, but they would be essentially getting paid the fees, right? So the fee you pay when you transfer Bitcoin or mostly through the transfers, right? That would be, and there would be whatever other minimal fees there are in Bitcoin transactions would go to miners. But at that point, the price is so high, right? Because of the scarcity of Bitcoin. But we don't know exactly what that's going to mean, particularly as the whole like inflation of Bitcoin flattens out. The halving is coming next month, going from 900 to 450 new Bitcoins per day, 450 Bitcoins a day. And then in 4 years, that 450 is going to go down to 225. I mean, it's like, so we don't know what the impact of that is going to all be. But right now, what everyone's thinking is scarcity of Bitcoin. In this bull cycle, Bitcoin is going to go exponential. We don't know what's going to happen future cycles. Other meme coins, they're going to come and go. Future generations, there's going to be new memes, but Doge will still be around. And Doge will still be pumping out 10,000 Doge every minute. And it's just going to keep going. Dogecoin's inflation as a percentage does have a curve and does begin to flatten out over time. That's just because there's so many more Doge coming into circulation. So as a percentage, the new Doge decreases. So that's decreasing inflation of Dogecoin, I call it. So that's what happens there. But thanks for asking. There'll always be memes. That's part of crypto. Hey, Flying Tiger, cheers. Yeah, good day for Doge. Yeah, Low Roller says 2140. Yeah, 2140. Let's smash 20 cents. I'd like to see it. I'd like to see it. Hey, 53,000 Doge, nothing wrong with that. Don't say only. It's a start. There'll be more buying opportunities on dips. It will come. First purchase at 37 cents, like Denise, right? You started up in the 30s, averaged down for 2 years, and now your average is 9 cents. Look at that. And now you're in nice profit overall. That's the way. That is the way. Jason's in the house. Hey, Jason. Welcome on a Sunday. Got a bonus stream going on. Nice little run for Doge today. 222. Just liked and subscribed. Thank you. And we do have a new member, Cortland. Welcome. Welcome to the family. We're having fun. This is good stuff. And we're early still. We are not top of the bull market, guys. We're early. I still believe in the 4-year cycles. And we got another year of this to go. It's going to be a fun year. And then, well, probably in the fall, we'll start setting targets for taking profits, not selling everything. I'm not planning on just selling everything. I'm a believer in taking percentages, sort of skimming with your crypto when you sell. You don't just have to sell it all. But we'll talk about that later. As far as the Doge one, it's all quiet right now. Unfortunately, well, first we had Astrobotic, right, which is Dogecoin into space, right? And that was going to be the literal Dogecoin on the moon. And they had some propellant leak or something, and so that wasn't successful. And then we had the IM1 landed on the moon, but apparently it fell over or landed on its side or something, and now cannot get enough solar power from the sun to keep it running. So space is hard, and even Elon says that, right? Space is hard, and we've just seen 2 examples here this year with Astrobotic and Intuitive Machines, both of them. It just hasn't gone right. It's hard. So when's the next one going to be? We don't know. Intuitive Machines has some work to do. If they're going to make an IM-2 lunar lander, which is that's their business model, right? To go to the moon on behalf of NASA and others. But they've got some work to do to make sure their next lunar lander doesn't fall over or doesn't land on its side, whichever happened. They don't know yet. So we'll see. But that would be possibly the Doge 1 mission with the Doge satellite, which for some reason wasn't finished yet. I don't know. They were kind of quiet about that. I don't understand that. But yes, taxes. Your accountant says long-term capital gains 15, and then the state, which is 7, that's 22. That doesn't sound right. I think I'm sorry, that's long-term. Yes, that is about right. 15%. That could be right, because your short-term capital gains are like in the 30s overall. So that could be right. Again, it's state by state. I don't know about the New York 7, but that's your long term. Yep. And so for those of you who are thinking about like, oh, I'm going to sell here and then I'm going to buy in lower, you're going to pay the tax on your profit. So you got to be careful about that. I always think about that. We are in a bull market. Yes, we are, Matt. But it's early bull market, which is good. It's early bull market. Andrew, good question. Are Elon and I'm guessing you mean the Twitter or the X devs, right? The X engineers, and not the Dogecoin. The Dogecoin devs are doing their thing, right? They're working on LibDoge and the Giga Wallet and all of those, getting those upgraded, particularly so that it can integrate better with Shopify, which would be a better integration, particularly if Shopify is live on X, because they already have a partnership deal. And if Dogecoin can be directly integrated into that, that's what they're working on. See, it's these little things you start stitching together and you're like, whew. So yeah, Elon could have engineers working on X payments behind the scenes, how it's going to work, and how cryptocurrency like Dogecoin could work on X. That could be happening. I would not rule that out. And that's what we're waiting for. Stiflers is looking for 99-cent Dogecoin. Cheers to that. I think it would be tough for Dogecoin to make it to $1 because people like Stiflers are going to start selling at 95, 96 cents, 97, thinking that they can front run the big sellers when Doge hits $1. Could happen. We saw that with Ethereum Classic when it was hitting $100 last cycle. It made it to $99 and then it just stalled for a little bit. But eventually it pumped over. So yeah, that could happen. Doge Elon, it hasn't done a big pump yet. I don't follow it, so I don't know. Jason says, I wonder how many new corrupt exchanges. I hope not. I don't want to go through that again. I don't want to go through that again. Certainly not in the United States. That's not going to happen. The SEC, we're not going to see any new exchanges in the United States. So, yeah, Pork Chop says it's way more fun when things are going up. Robinhood. Switch to Kryptonite. Trading on Robinhood. Recurring purchase still pending. I've never used recurring purchases, so I don't know. Since I still have a trader, I do my purchases when I see a dip, and then I do a market or limit order buy then, right by whatever the price is. So I haven't done a recurring one, so I don't know what's going on. I don't know. The Robinhood platform just isn't the best, that's for sure. But I don't know about recurring purchases. I haven't tried that. Jordo, no tax in Amsterdam. Nice. Nice. United States loves its taxes here. Loves it. Well, Theodore, at least if this was the Doge lunar mission, this Intuitive Machines one, the Doge would actually be on the moon instead of what happened with Astrobotic. Although the Astrobotic one, they could have crashed their lander into the moon. They should have done that instead of just burning up in the atmosphere. They should have just crashed it onto the lunar surface. I don't think that would have been too bad. I guess NASA probably asked them not to. That's my guess. Elon is a man of mystery. Yep. I read if your portfolio to someone and they sell, they only pay capital gains from date of death, not date of original buy. That's true, but there's an inheritance tax as well. So they pay an inheritance tax on what the value of whatever is willed. So I think that's the difference. Is there's two taxes. They're going to tax you first on the inheritance, and then from there it's profits. Toss says, hey, Jason, when you start seeing a bunch of exchanges start to pop up and YouTubers push them, it's time to get out. Yeah, and I mean, and also the YouTubers right now, a lot of them have these affiliates with Femex and Bybit, Mexi, and these others. And these are all ones you got to use like a VPN to actually trade in, use leverage. I guess you don't need a VPN for some of the basics, but I would never trade on Mexi. You don't know who those people are, right? They're in some other country. And I've heard there are reports of people doing trades and then having those trades be canceled or having their accounts get locked, things like that. I'm just like, investing in cryptocurrency is risky enough. I'm fine using Coinbase and Robinhood. I used to use Binance US. I don't anymore. But now it's just Coinbase and Robinhood. That's all I use for my trading now. I think I've got two that are in my Exodus wallet. Like Harmony One doesn't trade on either of these. So when it comes time for me to sell my Harmony One, I'll have to send that back to Binance US. Then I'll have to swap it for Tether. And then I'll have to transfer the tether to Coinbase in either to swap it back for US dollars if I want to cash out, or to trade and buy something else. But these are the only two exchanges I use now. And I have links in the description below, and they're affiliate links, and you get free stuff too. For Coinbase, you get a spin of the wheel, and you could win up to $10 a Bitcoin based on the spin of the wheel. And Robinhood gives you a couple stocks, which you can just sell and buy Dogecoin with it. So I've got those links in the description below. Those are two, but I actually use them. I only support what I actually use, but it's not Femex and Bybit. I do not have any mobile. I didn't get into that project. And plus, I can't buy it on my exchanges anyway. It's not traded. So Matt says, I don't believe we're going to see the top in 25. This time is different. I've heard that, right? The Bitcoin ETFs are making the cycle way more bullish. Just wait for when Grayscale is done with the selling. This could be the super cycle, right? The super cycle that people are talking about, and we're not going to see a bear market. The thing about markets is there's always bulls and there's always bears. It just happens. And despite what you think, there will be a big correction in the market, even in crypto. It will happen. It's just, that's how markets go. It isn't just a straight run all the way up. Could it be an extended cycle? Yes, we could see that. I'm still betting on the 4-year cycles, and I'm planning on selling most of my cryptocurrency in 2025 and chilling. Now, do I miss out on gains? I probably will some. I'm not going to be able to actually time the top of the market, but I'm going to take those profits though and book them. I'm going to book them and see how it plays out from there. That's mine. You like KuCoin? I've never used KuCoin, but I know there's some coins on KuCoin that you can't get on Coinbase, but I've never used it. So, Is Doge going to stop? I don't know. Back up to 1542. Let's go back up to the 5-minute. Nice. See, we didn't have this big retrace back down. It's just, it's holding strong. Nice. Everyone in the room, go buy Dogecoin tonight. Well, again, everybody has different investment strategies. So people will buy when they're going to buy, but it doesn't hurt, especially if Dogecoin is going to be $4. Buying at 15 cents is cheap if Doge is going to be $4. So, or better yet, $4.20. Thank you, Luke, for clarifying. Yes, $4.20. That would be the appropriate price. I'm waiting for 69 cents again. That'll be good. 69 cents. So what's going on? We covered some of these stories on Friday, but I didn't get to all of them. Why is Dogecoin rallying so massively? And this we talked about is the Dogecoin Foundation, the Dogecoin devs, the release of lib Dogecoin 0.1.3. We talked about that along with the Giga wallet. That those are both. I mean, you hear out there, right? Dogecoin is dead, right? There's no work on Doge. Nothing is happening. Wrong. That's FUD. Don't believe it. The Dogecoin devs are working. And if you want to see what they're doing, you just go to the foundation website, foundation.dogecoin.com. This is their website. I like the eyes of the Doge following the cursor around. But you can go to the trail map and you can see what they're working on. What Dogecoin looks like today with the core wallet and where it's going in the future, the timeline of what they're working on, and you can go to their blog and you can see development. So here's their last blog post was February 8th. And you can read about what they're doing. And here's everything on the Giga Wallet, Lib Dogecoin, Radio Doge, community and development initiatives, what they're working on. So for those that think Dogecoin is dead, wrong, not. And this is all being done, I think, not like what Luke says Elon is trolling. No, what Elon is going to be working on is an integration of Doge onto X. Am I 100% sure that's going to happen? No. That's going to be really hard to do, in fact. And it might be easier for Elon to start with fiat money on X payments. There could be some regulatory challenges with using Dogecoin. I don't know the specifics of that. But if he can get Dogecoin working on X, wow. And the Dogecoin devs are doing what they can to upgrade this stuff to make it that much easier. So that's what's going on. You're welcome. Helping the community. That's what I do. Fred, you're welcome. Just keeping it real. That's what I do. And you know that my live streams are not all like Dogecoin to the moon. Dogecoin's going to be $1 tomorrow, like all that crap. No, I keep it real. But we have a nice move in the price of Dogecoin today. And I just thought it was worth it to come on a Sunday and celebrate with you guys a nice move in the price. This might be all we do today. And if we can stay in the 15s, I'll be happy. That's good. Set a new floor, right? Higher lows, right? We like higher lows. And as the volume starts to like tick back down, if we could just maintain right here in the 15s, that'd be good, right? That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm waiting to see, is if that can happen. So Stiflers also has some SHIB. You sold half of it today. Well, that's probably a good thing. We're probably right up here, right? SHIB goes on a little run and you're like, okay, I'm going to take some profits. That's okay. Take profits off the table. It just went up 100% last week, 100%. So if you had bought at 10 and you sold at 20, you doubled your money. That's good. I think SHIB's going to go up to 80 or even drop another 0 in some huge bull run that's going to come for SHIB. So I still hold all my SHIB and I'm waiting for that. This is nice. It's been long awaited for SHIB, but it's going to go on a bigger run. So I'm waiting. And I'll keep talking about it. I know some of you guys are like all Dogecoin, you hate SHIB and all that. But as I said earlier, Dogecoin and SHIB do have this relationship. Dogecoin goes on a pump, SHIB follows. SHIB goes on a pump, Doge follows. It's happened again and again and again. That's what happens. So I bought a bag of SHIB below 10, and we also bought some into our Kriss DCA portfolio. We bought it at 831. We're up 170%. Is that right? Let me refresh this. I thought it was higher than that. 175%. We're up on our SHIB. We've got 68 million SHIB in this portfolio here. I think it's going to go a lot higher. It's going to go a lot higher. But SHIB was practically dead for a year, just not doing anything. It stayed in the top 20, though, in all of cryptocurrencies. And now It's all the way back up to number 11 right here, knocking on the door of Avalanche. And then put Shiba in the top 10. So you can't count Shiba out. There are huge ETH whales that hold a crap ton of Shiba tokens, and they want to make money on it. So I'm waiting for that next huge run. And we'll see when that happens. That's my take on Shiba. But Dogecoin is the future. Now, if you watch some of these videos on YouTube that's going on with Bitcoin Atlantis, so there's this Bitcoin conference that just happened, and Jack Dorsey, Jack Mullers, Michael Saylor, right? It's all about Bitcoin, Bitcoin, Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the future. Bitcoin, it's like all the Bitcoin maxis in the world have all congregated, right, in one place just to talk about Bitcoin. But as I'm listening to some of this, especially Jack, mostly Mullers, because he, of course, supports the Lightning Network, they're talking about Satoshi, what he wrote in the white paper, these emails that have come out. And it's all about Bitcoin as currency. But guess what? People are not using their Bitcoin as currency. Bitcoin is not eCash. Bitcoin is digital gold, store of value. The institutions are buying Bitcoin not to use as currency. And even Michael Saylor, right? What did he say? Right? He has 193 million Bitcoin, right? Or 193,000, I mean, Bitcoin. And he said he's never selling. Well, are you using any of it as currency? No, he's not. So that's where Doge comes in. And that's why Doge is the future. Because Doge is a better transactional currency. And even Elon has said it. Mark Cuban has said it. It's better as a transactional currency. And that's what gives Dogecoin its value. Proof of work, because as Satoshi said, proof of work is the only true way to have security, right? No double spending. The proof of stake stuff you can't trust because you don't know. You don't know. Proof of work that's what Satoshi came up with. That's what works. And Dogecoin uses proof of work. Verifies the transactions on the blockchain, the security of the network, gives out rewards to miners, right? That's the inflation of Dogecoin. It works. What Billy Marcus made as a cryptocurrency, plus, the revisions that have happened along the way, have made it a really damn good cryptocurrency. It's not going to transition to proof of stake. There's no reason for it to. It doesn't need to have like NFTs and layer 2s and all this. It doesn't need it. If it's going to be used as a transactional currency, that's what the devs are working on, is that stuff. Doge to actually use. Tesla has accepted Dogecoin. For those that don't know, I bought this. This is my Tesla Cyber Whistle. Got a nice little box here. And I bought this with Dogecoin. From my wallet to Tesla's wallet directly. Dogecoin as a currency. Beautiful. You can't find stuff on Tesla's merch in the merch store now, excepting Dogecoin. Elon said he would try it for a while. He tried it. What's the next step? Tesla cars? Maybe. So, Nate, do you think X payments and Tesla inclusion of Doge will occur? Don't know. I don't know. Shiba is a bit risky. Could be, Luke. We don't know. And it's what I said in my video earlier today. the difference between Dogecoin, why Dogecoin is the king of meme coins. But then I talk about the other meme tokens and I separate them because Dogecoin is a coin and Sheeb and Pepe and Floki and all these are tokens, right? They're built on someone else's blockchain. And we don't know who the developers are of any of them. They're these faceless, unknown people that have made these up. And they've got a crap ton of all these wallets, right, that have all these tokens in them. The example I gave today was Pepe. There's some deployer wallet. It's been selling a bunch of tokens. And then there were a bunch last summer, crap ton of Pepe tokens being sold by developer wallets. And it's just like, so if you want to invest in it, that could be risky. But you can, that doesn't mean you can't make money on them though. If you get in at a good time and you sell at a good time. And that's how I'm treating my Sheeb. I'm not going to be in Sheeb long term, and I'm not saying Sheeb is the future. I'm not saying that at all. I bought Sheeb, and I'm going to sell Sheeb, and I'm going to make a profit on it. It's going to be more than doubling, though. That's what I'm looking for. And I've never heard of Wolf Inu. Anything else that ends in Inu, I'm not interested in anymore. The Inu thing has worn out its welcome. The Shiba Inu makes sense because it's an actual dog, the Shiba Inu dog, right? But everything after that, no. Not interested. Yeah, added $1 billion in market cap with low volume. That's right, pork chop. That's not bad. That's not a bad move for a Doge to go from 20 to 21. Actually, almost 22. That's pretty good. Getting close to Cardano. Getting close. Charles Hoskinson would be so mad. I think Elon is not talking about Dogecoin lately for two reasons. One, there's a lawsuit. This lawsuit is still out there that Elon has to defend. He's trying to get the lawsuit thrown out. Haven't heard any more news on it lately. We'll see what's going on. But some people who lost money on Dogecoin think that Elon manipulated the price and that's why they lost. And I say, you shouldn't have sold. I mean, I owned Dogecoin the same time those guys did. They got talked into making it a lawsuit, though, probably by some lawyers, because the lawyers always make money, right? And then the other is Elon isn't ready yet. Not until he gets X payments set up. That's what I think. Hodl. A Sunday stream, Ryan. Yes. Look at it, up over 15 cents. Had to come on and just say, hey, look at this. Come up on a Sunday, sure. 15-cent Dogecoin. See if we can hold it. See if we can hold it. Yeah, Bruce. Doge and Sheeb went through crypto winter just fine. It was long. It was tough. And now we're just starting a recovery. They're just starting to turn around. Yeah, I am not on your timeline, New York City. I'm a little older, so I will be taking more profits this cycle because I'm getting close to retiring, actually. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to enjoy it. BTC is deflationary. People are hoarding it. Bitcoin is inflationary right now. It has a hard cap. I mean, there are new Bitcoins coming every day. There's 900 new Bitcoins right now that come into existence. So that's inflation right now. Now, there are a bunch of Bitcoins that are lost. There are some that can't be recovered. But Doge has a bunch of that too. But yes, it's being hoarded. People are not spending Bitcoin. People will spend Doge, though. And that's why I say Dogecoin is a better cryptocurrency. Remember the Bitcoin white paper? Again, no, it's the Dogecoin white paper. So this is what I posted back in January on my X account. I crossed out the word Bitcoin and I wrote in Dogecoin in Comic Sans font. And then instead of having the website that was there, I just typed in www.dogecoin.com and then just put the Doge symbols on here. And this is a real peer-to-peer electronic cash system, but not with Bitcoin. No, it's with Doge, because Doge is better as a currency, as an electronic cash system than Bitcoin. And so I just had fun with that. And it's got a great response from people. It's like, yep, that's it. Doge. And the other thing about it is the Dogecoin you buy today, if you bought Dogecoin at 15 cents, right? And then Dogecoin goes up to 30 cents, guess what? You've got double the buying power using Dogecoin as a currency. So those $15 AMC movie tickets, you would have only spent $7.50 because you have double the buying power because you bought Doge now for something that you're going to use as a currency in the future. That's the power of Dogecoin right now as a currency. You buy it now low, and then you use it when it's up high, and you get that much more buying power. That's why I like it. Hey, Tim, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it. When Doge has its big dip to grab liquidity, where might that be? I don't know, 10 cents, Tim. 10 that's a huge dip. That is a huge dip. Let's go to the daily chart. Let's see where that is. 10 cents is this blue line here. That's the blue line. Choo, 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 choo. So I would think that this mark right here, that's about 1150. If it did have a bigger dip, I think it's more like 1150. I think that's your mark right there. That was that big pullback that happened after that first run up to over 13 cents. That pullback came to 1150. Now, there was a big move here, yes, from 10 cents up that has not been revisited. That's that green candle right there. You're right, Tim. That's a big move up that has not been revisited. But that doesn't mean it has to. It doesn't have to. We saw this dip early this morning down to 1250. So I would think 1150 would be your move if there was a bigger dip. But it may not. It just may not happen. So Mars is here. Welcome. Kriss is here on a Sunday. Enjoying this move up to 15 cents. Because again, we had this double top here at 15, and today we broke over it. That is a strong move. And it's not because other cryptocurrencies are pumping, because they're not. The only other one is Harmony. Harmony is the only other one that's really moving up that I follow. I think we had WIF and Pepe still, right? Are moving. There's WIF, just keeps moving up, hasn't slowed down. I mean, that's been crazy. It's been almost 2 weeks now of WIF pumping. That's crazy. 400%. That's a crazy chart. 400%. And it hasn't stopped yet. That's crazy. And then we've got Pepe's chart, right? Boom. Look at that. That's crazy. From that same date, 24th of February, just 1 week ago, Pepe's up 400% too. Wow. At 400%, if I was up 400% on these, I'd be taking profits. If I was in Pepe or WIF, I'd be taking profits. Would I be missing out on future gains? Maybe. But wow. That's big move. Big move. Hey, Dancing Doge. $10. Now we covered that in a video about a month ago and talked about it on a live stream because there was a chart that someone had posted on X that showed a move up to $10, and that would be following in the fractal pattern from what happened in 2021. Are we going to see that big kind of run in the price of Doge like we saw in 2021? If you think that's the same percentage gains we're going to have, then Doge could make it to $10. That's what that chart showed. I don't have it. I don't have it up right now, so can't easily access it. But maybe tomorrow's live stream, I'll have it up. If you want to join, I'll be at 5 o'clock tomorrow. I'll be live. And we'll take a look at that chart again. Yeah, about 12.5 cents on the tail is what I saw. Low roller last night, middle of the night down here. About 12.4. That was right above me. Yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning. Channel says, our analysts are predicting $10. Hey, analysts can predict whatever. Doesn't mean it's going to happen. That's why I bought Doge. I'm buying a Model Y with $2,500. That's right. The power of Doge. Doge does a 10x. You got 10 times the buying power with your Dogecoin. I don't know what Mavia is. Your wife does that. It drives you crazy. I do that too. I'm long Doge. Yeah, Floki too. Floki's been going crazy. Floki. Who knew that Floki would be doing that? Look at that daily chart. If we measure it from February 5th, 450%. So I call this a mini meme coin season that we've just had. And I think it's going to settle down for a bit. But again, this is all Bitcoin went on its big run throughout 2023 and early 2024, because when the spot ETFs hit, Bitcoin just continued its run up to 62K, right? This big run. But all of this run back in 2023 that Bitcoin had, most alts were not running like this. Well, from October, the second half, alts did run, but from January to October. We did not see that with alts. So they're all just catching up now. Especially the memes, which were like at their bottom last summer, which is when we were buying them into our portfolios. The bottom of the alt season bear market. That's when we were buying. And this is Doge's chart on the daily. It's just up. Breaking out of this descending wedge that we were following all through December, and in January was charting this, was like, this is coming, guys. And here we have the breakout. That's pretty sweet. Meme stocks and crypto. I think rockets this coming week. I think stiflers, we're going to see Bitcoin. We're going to see how much Grayscale is selling again. It's going to go through that again, but we're going to have BlackRock, Fidelity, iBit. Well, the iBit is the BlackRock one. What's the other one? No, that's iShares. Then iBit and ARK, just buying more Bitcoin on behalf of their wealthy clients that are still rolling their money into these Bitcoin spot ETFs. WIF is not going to get listed on Robinhood in the United States. I guess there was a Europe listing. That's what I heard. But I don't have Robinhood Europe. But since Robinhood now has a European app, I guess they're listing some other cryptocurrencies that you can't get in the US. I don't know how strong that is, what that really means in terms of like buying volume. But I guess that's good. Yeah, I still have some of my AMC stock, JD. I got rid of half of it because I had it on two different. I had some in Webull and I had some in Robinhood, and I sold one of them. Finally, just like had it, but the other I still have. Hey, Jaden, how are you? Welcome. You've got some AMC calls. Good luck. Yep, Doge going up. Up, doing a little leverage trading. Hexillionaire up 1,500% on a Floki long. Good luck. That is gambling there. There's some degen gambling there. You might want to think about taking your profit pretty soon, getting out of that, and maybe then just buying Floki spot and enjoying the rest of it. That's what I would do. With that kind of percentage, I'd be like, okay, that's good. I'll take that and then just buy spot. So why is Doge's price being static over the past 40 minutes? It's setting a new accumulation zone is what it is right here, which is fine. That's absolutely fine. It's not dropping back down to 14 cents, right? It's reestablishing a higher low at up above 15 cents. So that's good. That is good. Sheep kind of went up a little bit, but then it just kind of petered out. Sheep did not go up that much. Not like Doge. Well, we don't know when the all-time high is going to be there, D. You don't know. So you do the best you can to kind of time it, which is why I think you don't sell it all at once, is you start selling percentages. That's what we'll be talking about that later on. Later on. Yeah, it's interesting, right? When is the Dogecoin FOMO really going to kick in? Because right now, most of the people buying Dogecoin now are ones that already have Dogecoin, and we're just packing more into our bags. Dogecoin is not out there like in the world. When that happens, that's when Dogecoin will go parabolic. This isn't that. We're not there yet. We're not there. But when it does, look out. It'll be 2021 all over again. Absolutely. I believe it. I'm waiting for that to happen. That's going to be exciting. The ads happen when Google does them. That's not in my control. I'm not doing anything, right? Google does that. But this is free entertainment, right? It's free entertainment. That's the price, right, of free entertainment. Jaden hopes Dogecoin goes to $1. A lot of us do. And there's all these articles coming out now, Doge to $1, Doge to $1, because they know it's all going to get clicks and hype and ugh. But yeah, it's the power of the meme coin. The real project altcoin season is next. True, there's going to be ETH, right? And then you're going to see the big runs by Cardano, the other blockchains. They're going to run. They are going to run. We just saw Cardano. Remember, October of 2021, Cardano was $1.90. And here it is at 72 cents. So that's almost a 3x for Cardano. It hasn't done that run yet. So yeah, that's coming. And we're going to see VeChain. We're going to see, they're all going to go on big runs again. That's going to be the real altcoin season. Yeah. Binance has most of the trading volume. And you can see that if you go to CoinMarketCap and you click on Doge, you can scroll down here to the markets. Sorry. Scroll down on the markets, and they'll tell you the percentage of volume of all of the trading that's happening on what exchange. So about 22% is Doge and Tether trading pair. And then another 6.5% is Doge to FDUSD. 1.5% is Doge BTC. So there are trades going on directly between Doge and Bitcoin. Look at that on Binance. So yeah, I would say Binance probably has 30% of all Dogecoin trading. It's happening on Binance. OKX is at 8%. Coinbase is like 5.5%. Bybit at 3.5%. The lower you go down, the less liquidity that there is. Like here's Kraken at number 19, less than 1%. And as soon as you get down to like KuCoin, 0.07, Gemini, 0.06, then it's harder to get the price you want the further down you go in this list, because there's just not enough traders. And that's when you get like big spreads between the bid and the ask, and you don't get the best price. Robinhood doesn't show up on this list because they've got their own internal ecosystem that isn't an exchange. They're taking the average prices that are out there, and you're sort of buying. You're not actually buying the coin. You're buying the price is what you're doing. It's different. So yeah, Robinhood doesn't show up here, which is kind of fascinating. I would have thought that they would be like a market that's on here, but it's not. Yeah, Jasmine turned around today. Had a nice run overnight, but then traded off, but now getting back up to where that run was. Yeah, so 2.2 cents. Still, in our Kriss Pax portfolio, our Jasmine is up 500%. Look at that. 500% gain on our Jasmine here. That's sweet. And it's going to go higher. It's just going to go higher. Hey, AJ, Doge. That's all you need. That's what I tweeted earlier, or posted on X, I should say. Doge. Just Doge. Doge hanging out. I don't know about Bitcoin Cash. I don't follow it. I see it pop up every now and then when it goes on a big run. I don't know who's buying it. People aren't using it. It's not being used as cash, right? So it's just one of those cryptocurrencies that's going to pump like Luna Classic. JD, I own Doge, but $10 very unlikely this cycle. Doesn't mean it won't happen in the future. Doge Wi-Fi. I don't know what that is. Ugh. People making tokens off of the Doge name. I'm not a fan of. Not a fan of. If you want to make a token, just call it something else. Don't play off the Doge name. So loons, this is a good question. So don't sell any Doge for profit, just wait for the long run. So my strategy is still based on the 4-year cycles. And the 4-year cycle tells me, and I'll just pull it over here because I always have it. The 4-year cycle tells me, based on what has happened in the past, that there's still an all-time high to come. And this is the Bitcoin chart that's here, but it's altcoins are the same. And sometimes altcoins even follow Bitcoin. So this is Rob at Digital Asset News. He made this chart. So thanks, Rob, again. I'm stealing it from you. These are the halving years. You see these half coins? Those are the Bitcoin halving years. And these are the 4-year cycles. We are now in 2024, which is a Bitcoin halving year. In the past 3 cycles, the top, the all-time highs, were not until the year after the Bitcoin halving, which was 2013, 2017, and 2021, which means 2024 is not going to be the year for the all-time high. It's going to be 2025. Again, just following the 4-year cycles, following history. Is that a guarantee that that's going to happen that way again? No, it's not. But until this pattern changes, I'm betting this pattern. And so I'm holding all of my crypto. I'm not taking profits now. Now, if it was a meme, like I said earlier, like Floki or Pepe up 400%, yeah, I would probably take a profit on that if I had those. But the rest of my crypto, I'm holding. Now, we'll recheck this in the fall. We'll see what's going on. But right now, sitting here in March, no. We're early. We're way too early. Now, does that mean crypto might not like just poop the bed, and crash down? Could happen. I doubt it. Absolutely doubt it. This month, we have an ETH upgrade coming in, the Denkun upgrade. Next month, we've got the Bitcoin halving. In May, we have the possibility of an ETH ETF, spot ETF. We've got the United States Federal Reserve is going to start cutting interest rates, which is going to be great for the markets. We're in a presidential election year, which is always good for the markets because the current administration doesn't want to see a recession, right? And the market's going down while they're running for re-election. And we don't know what's going to happen with Elon and X payments. He says he's going to have all of his money transmitter licenses in all 50 states by this summer. I'm not selling before that. No way. I'm not even taking profits before that. We're still early, in my opinion. And so I'm waiting. That's just me. Yeah, let me get that out of there. Get this back up. Well, look who's decided to join us. Bullrun, welcome. Yeah, we showed Pepe earlier. Crazy charts. It's Monday morning in Tokyo. No wonder we're seeing Doge and Shiba move. Maybe. Bullrun. Woohoo. Special Sunday extra with Kriss. Having fun. Jasmine to 20 cents. So it's almost 10x from here. Yes. Jasmine could do that. Like I said, right now I'm just looking at the calendar right now. And just waiting and see what happens. Hey, Moses, welcome. Thank you. A new subscriber, appreciate it. Everybody hit the likes too. Appreciate the support. I come on every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 o'clock. That's when I normally do lives, but I also throw in some extra live streams when there's good things to talk about. And today, this Sunday afternoon, here where I am in Boston, we got good things to talk about. Doge up over 15 cents. Struggled to get over that as a heavy resistance. And then earlier this afternoon, when it pumped over, I was like, I'm going live. So here I am. I'm glad you are enjoying the show. Remember, peeps, liking helps the Doge peeps get more Doge info. Thank you, Northwoods. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hello, checkmate. Well, JD, there's one way to get to 1 million, and it's just to start accumulating. I know Jason's getting close. Yeah, I don't know about MargeX, but I know if YouTubers are shelling it, they're getting some affiliate income shelling it, and you will not see me shilling any leverage trading exchange. So I trade on Coinbase. And I also trade on Robinhood. And those are my two affiliate links that I have. Below are just Coinbase and Robinhood. Those are the ones I use. And so I support them. And no, I'm not leverage trading. And I know Coinbase is finally opening up some kind of futures trading thing. I haven't even signed up for it. They keep sending me emails and reminders and notifications and all that. And I'm like, nope, not doing it. Just buying cryptocurrency is risky enough for me. I know some of you degen, you want to make extra money, or you see other people doing it. You want to do your leverage trading, 10x, 15x, whatever. It's like, good luck. I'm not doing it though, and I don't support it. Again, that's just me. Two. Yeah, and I don't know about ICP, JD. It's not a Bitcoin. That's for sure. It's absolutely not a Bitcoin. It is this internet computer protocol thing that was, I kind of think, of way ahead of its time and what it was trying to do. And now they're trying to get into AI or so. It's like, no, not interested. Yeah, checkmate. We did talk about Doge 1 a little earlier in the stream. I think it's going to be toward the end of the year, maybe, but there's nothing definitive. Another new member to the channel, Mr. Cliffhanger. Welcome. Thank you. And a new sub for Loons. Thank you. I'm not really a whale. To be a whale, you've got to have at least like 100 million Doge or something, or maybe 10 million. I'm not there. It'd be nice. Will Doge be number 2? Good question. So for Doge to be number 2, it would have to beat Ethereum. I think a good place for Doge would actually be number 3, which would be Bitcoin number 1, store of value, Ethereum number 2, smart contracts, and then Doge number 3, the currency. That's all you need. That's all you need, those 3. And then the tether, of course, for the stablecoin. And that can be 4th. That's all you need. For Doge to be number 2, it would have to be over a $417 billion market cap. Right now, it's at 22 billion. So that would be, see if I can do the math, 4. Well, if it did a 10x, yeah, it'd be a 20x from here. A 20x, which would take it to $1.50. Like $3. It'd be $3 Dogecoin. Could it do it? And that's if ETH just stayed where it was. Could it? Yeah, possibly, but I think that's a long shot because Doge is going to move up that high and ETH not moving. So third position is good. I'll take that. I just tell people not to trade leverage, not to set stop losses. But if you are trading on leverage, yes, set your stop losses so you don't get totally wrecked. Yes, do that. But since I don't trade like that, I don't have any really real wisdom there because I don't trade it. Yeah, watch out for the shillers. Always. Squiggly lines on the chart means they go up. Yes. Hey, all I shill is, I shill the Ledger, right? The Ledger Nano S, which I use. And so I have a link in the description below for a hardware wallet. It's the only hardware wallet I have, and I use it. And it's great. And it's the cheapest one. I'm not shilling the expensive one, the Stacks or the X, right? It's the S Plus. It's the least expensive one. That's all you need. You don't need Bluetooth in a hardware wallet. You don't want Bluetooth. You don't want to trade in Ledger Live. No, because that means you got this thing connected. And the more you have this connected, the more chance there's something that's going to happen. And the reason to use this is to self-custody your own crypto and get it off the internet. So you only use Ledger Live to actually transfer on or transfer off. That's it. Then you unplug it and it just sits here on my desk. That's it. That's all it does. So do I shill this? No, I say I use this. I think it's the best hardware device and I support it. And if you buy one using my link, I get a little token of appreciation from Ledger. Yes. So I support that. And I support Robinhood because I trade on it and I use it. I support Coinbase. I trade on, use it. And I've got a CryptoTab browser that I always use. CryptoTab browser. It's always going on my other computer. And it's mining or Bitcoin. I get little flecks of Bitcoin. Can't hurt. Bitcoin price is only going to go up, but it's free Bitcoin for really doing nothing or whatever you're normally doing. And then in the description below, I've got my merch shop. Yeah, I've got a merch store. And that's it. Bonk. Yes, I own Bonk. The thing about Bonk is, they preloaded it on all those Solana phones in the fall. And so that's when Bonk went crazy. That's a real thing, right? Airdropping Bonk to a bunch of users who are buying the Solana phones. There's a second version of the Solana phone that's going to be coming out. I'm guessing that they're going to preload Bonk again or have some airdrop thing set up for people who buy Solana phone 2. Because Solana is going to make a bunch of money off that. That will make Bonk price go up to all-time highs. So I do own Bonk. For that reason, it's for that utility, not just because it's a meme, but it's actually going to be used. So I'm waiting for that Solana 2 phone to come out, and then I will sell my Bonk, and I will take that profit. So the only 3 that I own They're memes, Doge, Sheeb, and Bonk. I do not own any Pepe or Floki or With. I missed out on those. I'm okay with that. That's all right. Elon, he's got a plan. I think he does. Just not ready to tell us about it yet. Million Doge is good. We always wish we had more. Coulda, woulda, shouldas. Can't say that. Could have bought more. Should have bought more. Back when the price was down at 5 cents. You don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to shill garbage coins. You should see my email inbox. It is filled. And same on X. My messages on X. I get all of these requests, right? These message requests, and they're just shillers. And I'm just like, nope. They want me to promote this coin or that coin or do this. And I'm like, nope, not doing it. So, how much to be a member? So you go to my YouTube channel and you click the join button. The rookie is $4.99 a month. All-Star is $8.99 a month. And then if you really love me, it's MVP, $19.99 a month. So instead of doing super chats, you can just become a member. And then I call out your comments in the chat. You get a check mark next to your name. Your name is in green. And you get to use these great emojis, which the rest of the people don't get a chance to use. And I will be adding more emojis as more members go up. I just added in the last couple of weeks the cool Doge and then the growling Doge. And I got more to come to fill out this row. And once you're a member, you will be getting Dogecoin from me, part of the 75,000 Dogecoin bag that I'm going to be giving out at the top of the bull market. The longer you're a member of the channel, the more Doge you're going to get. I already have my spreadsheet set up because, I got spreadsheets. I got my spreadsheet set up with when members joined and the monthly allotments of Doge that will be given out. So that's going to be great. I'm not selling this Dogecoin that's in this portfolio. I'm giving this Dogecoin out. So, and the other thing is, in order for you to receive that Dogecoin, you have to do something. I'm just not giving it out for free. You've got to do something, and that's supporting the channel. And then you'll get Dogecoin. And most likely, you're going to be getting Dogecoin that is probably double in value or more of what you actually pay for the membership. Because Doge is not going to be 15 cents a year from now. It's just not. So, look, it's at 25,000 already. We started at 10,000 just 6 months ago, and we're already at 25,000. It's just going to keep going up. 45, almost 46% is Doge. 11% is now Jasmy. 9% Bitcoin. 7% Render. 6% Sheep. 6% ETH. 5% Algorand. And Algorand is just getting started too. It's going to go on a big run, I think. So we'll be watching that. Nice portfolio we put together. And we did almost all of these buys last summer live. During these live streams, we were actually DCAing and buying these live. Some of you were here for that. That was fun. And now this is all set. And now we're up over 150% already. And it's still going up. As is Doge. Doge just hit 1550, guys. Woohoo! Let's go. Let's go. The smart money is accumulating. Oh, using Kraken. Okay. 222 222. Hi, Samor. How are you? You're going to Paris, France to celebrate after you make your millions? I'm going to Italy next week. I will be on vacation next week, guys. I will not be doing live streams. We're going to Rome and Florence, enjoying a little vacay. Much needed vacation. I'm going to miss out on these kind of runs. But I will be Monday and Wednesday this week. I'll be here. And then we leave on Thursday. And then we'll be gone for a week. Much needed vacation. Look at that, 1550. See, we were trying to get up over 1550. Here we are. Yes. People thinking this is going to drop back down so you can buy in on a dip. And it just keeps going up, guys. Oh. You want to buy a Ferrari with Doge? Twitch? Maybe Apple? I don't know about Amazon. I'm not counting on Amazon, but Apple has it in their code. We found it, or somebody found it in the Apple code. Possible cryptocurrency. AJ, I appreciate the sub. 222. I don't know about eBay. So eBay used to be partnered with PayPal. And I don't know what's going on. I don't use eBay anymore for anything. So I don't know what, I guess you can still use PayPal on it, but, and then can you use a cryptocurrency? But then PayPal doesn't have Doge. So I don't know. I don't know. If things go as planned, you often mention early retirement. I'm an architect. I work pretty much 5 days a week, 9 to 5. That's why I live stream at 5, because I can't live stream before that because I'm working. Still have a steady job, and I get my health insurance. I get a matching 401k plan, good benefits, all of that. So then I can do this. Evenings, weekends, and the lunchtime, I try to do a quick video during the week when I can. Just because there's so much going on now. I used to skip days with videos, but now it's like there's a lot going on. So I try and get a video every day. But yeah, that's why those usually come out at noon. Because I'm working in the mornings. I'm working in the afternoons. But yeah, if I make millions of dollars in cryptocurrency this cycle, that could influence me to retire a little earlier than my plans. Yep, maybe. Yeah, and on Ledger too. If you're in a rush, I mean, don't be. You need to plan ahead. It's just you plan ahead. If you think that you're in some position where you've got a coin that you're eventually going to be selling, then put it on the exchange. Move it there and wait until that price hits. You should plan a little ahead, D, is what I would recommend. If you're in a rush, yeah, then that's not good. That's not good. Bitcoin Cash, I said earlier, nope, not interested. Will it go on runs? Yeah, probably, but I'm not interested in supporting that. I support Bitcoin, not Bitcoin SV or Bitcoin Cash. People still buying that stupid Squid Game token. Oh my God. Oh, two. You want me to put a Pepe shirt at my merch store? I think that Pepe is, see, I know I can do Doge without getting in trouble, but is Pepe a free graphic that I won't get in trouble with? That I don't know. I don't know. Goober says, please make Pepe shirts. I need to check the copyright on the Pepe. I have to check the copyright. You can never have too much Doge. Yeah, I don't know the Pepe numbers, billion Pepe or not. I don't follow the Pepe price. Bullrun can tell you if a billion is a good number. Yeah, that's a low roller. I agree. Bullrun is like, you're already 500x your money. It's like, you might want to take some of it off the table and book that profit. You might. Are they putting up those stupid Michael Saylor ads? I'm sorry. You just have to report them. But they keep coming back on new channels. Ridiculous. I'm not doing baby anything. Sorry. I joined the Doge community in January 2021. January 2021. You're doing a YouTube premium? So, yeah, worth it to become a member. Support the channel. Appreciate it. How the heck do you join? How do you join? You go to my YouTube. I think this doesn't work on an iPhone. You have to use a PC, a Mac, and I've heard Android it works on. There's a join button on my YouTube channel. And you click that join button, and there you can join. Get a check mark next to your name. Your name is in green in the chat, and you get to use these cool emojis, and you will be getting Dogecoin from me when we sell the rest of this portfolio. And it's going to be great. It's going to be great. Buy Doge now. Up, up, and away. Real truth, you can shill baby bonk, but I'm just sticking with the bonk that Solana actually uses, not somebody else's baby bonk. Do I take my ledger with you? Nope. Just leave it right here. It's fine. If somebody stole this, they can't get into it. So, because they don't know. They don't know how to get into it. And if somebody stole it, I can always get a new one from Ledger, plug it in, and recover because I have my seed phrase and I can recover. So I'm not worried about it. Thank you, Nate. I will enjoy my vacation. I will try and do an update or two during the vacation. We'll see. We're going to be vacating. Enjoying ourselves. Ooh, look at Harmony One still going up. Now up to 3 cents. Look at that move. I only say this because I've owned Harmony One since 2021. And I bought it when it was way the frick up high, over 20 cents. And this is one that I dollar costed average down. And I'm now in the profit. And now it's back up over 3 cents. Nice. What's Jasmine doing? Jasmine's moving up. 2.2 cents, moving back up. Jasmine will be 3 cents pretty soon. Looks like we have a loop ring moving up today. Anybody in loop ring? Finally over my average. Stacks back up over $3. That one's moving. Oh, she moved and then kind of slowed down. Not a big move. Algorand back to 25 cents. Algorand is moving. It's a good time to be in cryptocurrency, guys. This is a good time. And we're early. We're early in the cycle. We'll talk about booking profits later on. Later on. I like Italy. I've been to France. France is okay. But Italy's my favorite. I've been to Greece. Been to Santorini and Athens and some of the other ancient sites north of Athens. Hey, Sean, love the channel. Been following you since the last bull run. Where is the link? I just said. Hope you got that. That's on my YouTube channel. The join button right there. I dislike Bitcoin Cash for no reason. So I believe in cryptocurrencies that actually have utility, that actually do something. Bitcoin Cash is not being used. The guys that did the fork to change the block size for Bitcoin Cash, it is not accepted. People are not, it's not being used. So Bitcoin Cash gets pumped when the whales of Bitcoin Cash, the ones that went along for that fork and went along for that ride, pump it. So I don't support it. There's a whole history there if you want to get into it, of Bitcoin's history and where Bitcoin Cash came from, and the guy who had the bitcoin.com email address, right? And all of that. And then there's Bitcoin SV, which was another group that took the Satoshi Vision thing and made another fork. Nobody uses that. I don't support them. I support cryptocurrencies that have utility. Like I said, I support Bonk because Bonk is actually being used with Solana, with the Solana phone. Sheeb now has a whole ecosystem, Shiba Swap, Shibarium, Metaverse, NFTs, games, like all that stuff, right? It's not just people buying it because price go up. So that's what I invest in. Am I missing out? Sure. I'm missing out, but I already own like 25 different cryptocurrencies. I can't own them all. And so I make a choice and I choose not to buy Bitcoin Cash. So good luck with it though, Eric. That's my thing. So there is a reason. That's what I'm saying. $10,000 ETH, definitely. It's going to happen probably this year. We're going to see 10,000 ETH. I know, Luke. So up so much today. Today's one of those good days. Yes, it is. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, I think Pepe's a trademark. I'll look into it, though. I just don't want to get in trouble. Bum, bum, bum. The artist who created Pepe the Frog has issued several takedown notices. So, yeah, Bull Run, I would do it, but you know me. I'm kind of a rule follower. That's okay. Yeah, couple mil. I'm up there, Rob. I don't know exactly because I've got Doge in like 8 different places. It's almost 3. It's almost up to 3. After my last purchase at 8.3 cents. That was my last purchase of about 80,000 Doge. But I haven't added it all up. CJax, welcome. Yep. Enjoying this Sunday afternoon, watching Doge pump up over 15 cents It broke through resistance. It hit 15, almost 15.6 here. So yeah, good day for Doge. Good trading day. We may have hit the high for the day here at 15.6. We'll see what Bitcoin just went over 63. So that's nice. If Bitcoin's going to go up, it'll bring the whole crypto market up with it. If this Bitcoin move continues, and this has been since early this morning, Bitcoin was down here at 61.4, and now it's over 63. That's a nice move for a Sunday for Bitcoin. So yeah, this is looking good today for crypto. BlackRock all want BTC to be 40K again. I don't think so. So BlackRock is not buying Bitcoin for themselves to make a profit. So they don't care what the price is, right? They're collecting fees on all their wealthy clients that are buying their ETFs. It's like a cash register. It's just booking the money, right? So they don't care what the price is. Again, BlackRock is not buying Bitcoin for profit for themselves. So they don't care whether the price is 40K, 60K, 80K. In fact, they would probably prefer it to keep going up and have the FOMO keep kicking in and more people buying into the ETFs is what BlackRock would like. We're not going to see a pullback to 40K. It's not happening, in my opinion. Thanks, Kev. Appreciate it. Having fun. You've got your loop ring? Yeah, loop ring has been a long ride too. Kronos has been having a good few days, actually. The Crow coin. It's kind of slowed down a bit today, but we go to the 2-hour chart and you can see nice run up for Crow. Then they had this crazy little pump here yesterday, and then it just got beaten right back down. So 17 cents, a little bit high for Crow right now, but it's coming back around. I own a little bit of Crow that I have on crypto.com. Just because that was one of the exchanges that I had tried out that we can trade on in the United States. And the only things I have on there are Crow and Bone, the Bone token, because I could buy that on crypto.com. So I'm now up on Bone. Doge. Nice trading. Nice trading. Crypto Wendy was talking about profits. Again, we'll talk strategies. Again, for me, it's way too early to be taking profits in cryptos. Like I said, except for a meme like Pepe or Floki that just went up 400%, I would be booking profits on those. Yeah, my Crow is staked on crypto.com. And I restake it every 90 days. So whenever it comes back up, I just restake it in. Yep. It's little bits, right, that they give you for staking. But, it all adds up. It's just one of those things. It's just the effort that I place into it, like once every 3 months to restake it, it's worth it just to get little extra because you don't know what's going to happen. You need Jasmy to hit 20 cents, 20 to 30. 1.2 million at a 0.047 average. Nice, Yariel. Jasmy. The Bitcoin of Japan. Channel says B trash. There is a big divide there. People either love it or hate it. And there's a lot of people who hate it. Again, you got to look up the history of Bitcoin Cash. You can just go on to Wikipedia and you can read all about it. It's a crazy story. I don't know what Bitcoin ABC is. I'm too based to support Bitcoin Cash. You never know what Bitcoin Cash price can become, but I'm not doing it. Again, I don't know what Mavia is. I don't know who's in here shelling it, but 112,000 Doge. Back in 2013, you had 500,000 Doge. Wow. Yeah, I didn't even, cryptocurrency was not even on my radar screen back then, 10 years ago. Wasn't even there. Did you lose it or did you sell it? I guess probably sold, right before it 2014. 2014 was the fun time with the whole community, the Jamaican bobsled team and water wells in Africa and all of that. I mean, that was good stuff back then. Yeah, I know it's not always about utility, Bull Run, but it's just for me. I'm only buying into things that actually have utility. I'm not buying into memes just because it's a funny meme. That's just me. Or something like Bitcoin Cash, which I think doesn't have a future. So, yep. Yep, Loopring has been lagging. Yep, SP Narwhal. Loopring has been lagging a long time. Am I staking Dogecoin? No, you can't stake Dogecoin. If you're staking Dogecoin with something, get it out of there. Don't trust it. Dogecoin is a proof of work cryptocurrency, not proof of stake. If you're, quote, staking Dogecoin, that means you're lending it out to someone else to do something with it. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that. What top 3 sexes and dexes? So for central exchanges, again, Coinbase, I'm in the United States. Coinbase and Robinhood, those are 2. For dexes, the only one that I've used is PancakeSwap. And that's when I was doing BNB swaps on PancakeSwap. I've never used Uniswap because of the ETH gas fees. So yeah, am I missing out on a bunch of tokens? Probably. But and I've never gone on to like Solana and used like Jupiter or any of those new ones because I don't trade those. I don't trade all that stuff. So the only decentralized exchange I've used is PancakeSwap, which was fun for a while. But I still have my Doge buried deep in a MetaMask wallet, the one that got hacked. They didn't get to since I had multiple sub wallets set up, they didn't get down to the one that had the Doge in it because it was way down. And so when I finally get around to selling that Doge, I'll probably use PancakeSwap and trade it back for BNB. And then that'll be it. I don't use decentralized exchanges. Hey, Leo, how are you? Put my Doge on the ledger, purchased from your link. Thanks. Would I purchase a Ferrari with Doge? I would love to, except I really don't want to own a Ferrari. I'm a little more sensible with my money than buying a Ferrari. But will I get something else nice with Doge? Yeah. If there were other things I could spend Doge on, I would. Do I use Robinhood's crypto wallet? I tried it out. So I have the Robinhood wallet. Again, this is different from the Robinhood platform for those that don't know what we're talking about. Robinhood is an app, and you can buy and sell on the app. But then there's a second app called Robinhood Wallet. And it's a purple color. And it's its own wallet. I've got $500 in there in the Robinhood wallet. And this is Matic. I bought Polygon on Robinhood just for the purpose of checking out the Robinhood wallet, because the initial wallet was Polygon based. You couldn't put Doge on this originally. When it first came out, you couldn't put Doge on this wallet. But it does have its own seed phrase. It's its own app. It has its own PIN. So you have a different PIN for the Robinhood wallet than you do with the Robinhood app. And it's self-custody. You have your seed phrase, like this Matic that I have here. How much do I have? 463 Matic I have here. I own that. It's not sitting in a Robinhood wallet somewhere. It's sitting in my wallet. So it's a Robinhood wallet. Actually, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. So I just tried it out. It was cheap to the Polygon when I transferred it over. I mean, the fee was almost nothing. It was like dust to move it over because it was on the Polygon network that it moved over. So yeah, it's a good wallet. So I tried it out just to see what it was. And yeah, it's decent. But that's all I have on it. Everything else is in Exodus or Ledger. I got Ledger, and then I have Exodus wallet. I've got that on another computer. I don't have the Exodus app. I don't want it. I treat that computer like a hardware wallet that I have that Exodus wallet on. And I use that one for staking. That's why it's on that computer, because I stake Algorand and VeChain on it. I don't want to be staking off my ledger because I don't want it live. You bought back into ARB. Big unlock coming. Token unlock coming later this month, bull run. 88% of the total supply is going to be added or unlocked on Arbitrum. So be careful. I'm expecting the Arbitrum price, it's $2 now. I'm expecting it to fall back down. And then after the 20th, watch out. So be careful with that big unlock. It's huge. It is huge. I sold my Arbitrum, rolled it into Injective and Bonk, and some SUI. The SUI hasn't done anything yet. Injective has gone up. Bonk has gone up a lot. I've already doubled the price from the Bonk that I bought after selling that Arbitrum. And that Arbitrum I sold was at $1.94, and Arbitrum hasn't gone up much since then. So Doge TA. Well, again, I don't really do a lot of the technical analysis. I follow the trends, and I follow really sort of support and resistance lines that are basic lines. Every once in a while, there's something big like we had on these wedges, like the big wedge we had over the summer that it broke out of, upwards channel leading to the second big wedge that we had from December into February. So that breakout I was calling that breakout like 2 weeks before it happened. And so that's when we were accumulating on these dips. And then it happened. So now just looking at levels and whether we'll visit this 12-cent level again, maybe down to 11.5 there on that dip, that might be as low as we go. I don't think we're going to see 10-cent Dogecoin again. Not much else you can do with TA on this. on this. There's not much else you could do. I mean, look at this chart. For the week, it's just been straight up. So that's about it. Now we could look at the past. Yes, we can go to the weekly and we can say, where has Doge been? And that's when I go to this 35-cent line here, which we last saw back in August of 2021. So 35 cents is a mark that is here. We just finally came over the 12-cent mark. And now, we just slid under 15. We're at 14.9 now. Yeah, this is actually a heavy resistance line here that goes back to March of 2022. That would be that would be next at 16 cents right there. So yeah, we'll watch that. I'll put that one in red. That'll be the next resistance to hit is going to be that 16 cents. So I just look at those where there may be some liquidity left over. Looks like we're getting our retracement now, guys, from the big day's gains. I don't know about Corgi AI. I understand that it's built on Kronos. So, but that's all I know. It's a top 100 cryptocurrency according to CoinGecko, but CoinMarketCap has not verified it, so it doesn't show up on CMC. So I don't know what the story is about that either. No, I wasn't into CNBC in 2013. I did not hear about Bitcoin probably until 2017. That's probably the first time I heard about it. And that's when it went up to 20K. And it was really in the news then. But I was all wrapped up in other things that were going on in my life. And I just wasn't thinking. I wasn't thinking. So. Binance US has some kind of lending thing or something. I don't know what it is. Again, I turned off my Binance US. It's still there. I took everything off it. And so I turned off notifications. I don't know what they're doing now. So I don't know if they've got that. They had staking on a number of coins, but I think it was legitimate staking. I don't think it was like Doge, but I could be wrong. Hello to the Netherlands. How are you, Rowan? Cheryl says, my initial sell point is $5 for Doge. I will probably not be waiting for $5, but we'll see. We will see. Oh, Nicholas. Yeah. Sold my 500,000 Doge. You probably made a profit because you probably bought it at 3 zeros and something. If you were buying it back in 2013, 2014. Yeah, sell high, buy low. That's why it came on 15-cent Doge. If it breaks 16, that'll be big. And that's why I just drew that line. That line right there is going to be the 16-cent line. Let me get this set at 16. That's what we'll be watching. That'll be the next big resistance line right there. If Doge reached $1 this summer, what I saw now hybrid. Now you're challenging me. Yeah. If Doge made it to $1, maybe I would take a little bit of profit. Yeah. Again, I've got Dogecoin from 2 cents, so I still have most of that. That's like 500,000 Dogecoin. So I would probably sell that. Yeah, you use your hardware wallet. H. Rodri 55. Use your hardware wallet for long term. You only keep stuff on exchanges if you're going to be trading, if you're actively trading. Otherwise, even if you're going to hold it for like 3 months, it's worth moving it to a hardware wallet just for safekeeping. And we talked about Shiba earlier, Jeremy. Again, I own a bunch of Shiba. I'm expecting it to go on a big run. There's a lot of ETH whales that own crap tons of Shiba. And what we saw last week going up 100%, I think that's just the start. We've already seen Pepe go 400%. We've seen Floki go 400%. Shiba will be a 400% mover. And that'll get it up to its previous all-time high from here. I'm waiting for that move. Yeah, but well, not a big retrace, but it's from 15.5 to 15. And Dogecoin really did not pump the second time in November. That's right. Because of that whole May thing that happened with Barry Silbert shorting the hell out of it, that huge run up. Yeah, that was tough. That was tough. All right, gang. Thank you. Hey, good move for Doge. We'll see if we can hold 15 cents. I'll be live again tomorrow at 5 o'clock. So hope you can join in. We're having fun watching this. This is going to be epic, guys. We're just in the early stages, really, of this bull market. And we're seeing the meme coins pop off here early. They're not waiting until after Bitcoin's huge move. Bitcoin's already moved up quite a bit, but we still have all the alts too. And they got a long ways to go too. And so, yeah, our portfolios are looking good. I think they're going to look a whole lot better. So I hope everyone has a good rest of your day or evening or morning if it's already tomorrow for you. And we'll see you next time.
Dogecoin, which started as a complete joke, has like skyrocketed to not a joke anymore. It hit an all-time high of almost 10 cents yesterday, but it was so minuscule you wouldn't have understood why you have millions of shares.
Didn't Elon tweet that too?
And arguably, the most entertaining outcome and the most ironic outcome would be that Dogecoin becomes the currency of Earth in the future.